It's really interesting because it also makes you just revisit everybody in the past that has kind of gone through a similar thing, a similar cycle. And what's really the tell is just the way the paparazzi suddenly takes a picture of them and they're doing kind of nothing.
Yep.
And then suddenly they're trying to spin a picture of any person. Like if you just have like a resting face, miserable, exhausted, on drugs, this, that. And it's like, you could take anybody out of context and say this. And especially someone like Britney Spears, I kind of go back to the breakdown and how they just had the paparazzi hounding her. And I wonder if she was similarly trying to take ownership of her life and trying to leave, because the reality is you can't get into these contracts as someone that is that young. Even if your mom says like, yes, thumbs up, we can do this. And suddenly you maybe perhaps want to relitigate that when you get older. And from what I heard from, and I'll tell you exactly who it was, actually Courtney Love. You know, I actually have had some conversations with her.
Wow.
And she was saying to me that publishing in Hollywood is just one big gang, and they will own all of the publishing rights one way or another. And I go back and I think about what Michael Jackson said. I go back and think about what Prince said, and I'm looking at Justin Bieber, and I'm like, is this what this is really about? Is you are literally not allowed to take anything out of Hollywood with you when you go.
Absolutely. I mean, we know full well, not a secret, that Hollywood and especially the music industry was founded by the mob and the mafia. And the music industry specifically, you can like look into the exact mobsters that are famous for having been the sort of founders of this model, and then you can look at the history of the industry and see how they've always treated their artists this way, and they've always embezzled money in these ways and laundered money in these ways. And there's no evidence that it ever stopped, but there is evidence that the same tactics are still being used.
Right.
And to the paparazzi thing, Justin just posted, he's been doing it more and more, but he just posted on his Instagram a couple days ago a video of himself trying to walk out of his place with Haley and the paparazzi the way they are there. And I can't help but suspect, like, is that kind of paparazzi attention always around every star? Or is it only there when someone wants to smear you?